So I'm on my balcony icing my foot, actually, at the moment. I just got finished with my last day of training before my fight on Friday, which is the 12th, so today is the 10th. And I sparred for about an hour and a half. And in the final round of everything, I was sparring with Big Nung, and he was trying to make me upset, and he was succeeding in making me upset. And he was just, I don't know if I've talked about Nung in this context before, but Big Nung, as I refer to him, is a WBC champion, and if you ever watch his fights, his MO is basically to take as many punches to the face as someone wants to launch at him, and he just doesn't care, and then he just goes after the gas tank, and he just punches these people to the body like unbelievable and just wears them down. It's nasty. And so he was actually just going after my body, and every time I hit him, he kept saying, my benrai, like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't hurt, it's no problem. And then he would just pound away at my stomach, and his wife was watching from the picnic table, and she was really not happy about it. She didn't like him hitting me and being a jerk about it, but I think that the purpose was to get me to just kind of, I don't know, hulk out or something, and just move forward, which I was doing, and I was kicking as hard as I possibly could, and I ended up kicking him in the elbow, which didn't hurt him at all. And I was actually wearing shin pads, which covered my ankle, but there's a seam that connects a foot part to the shin part, and right in that little fold, the crevice is where his elbow went, so I cracked my ankle on it super hard. Finished out the round because there were 30 seconds left, and you can't finish a round rolling around on the ground. But yeah, that was a little rough. So now I've got ice on it, and I have 2 days to heal it up, so I think it'll be fine. But so I've been training a lot. Prior to this last fight, the Muay Thai Warriors, Dang had me increase my running quite a bit, so I've actually been continuing that. So I run about 14 to 16 kilometers in the morning, and then usually around 5, a little bit more than 5 kilometers in the afternoon, which is actually not as crazy after a couple of days as you would think. I was remarking the other day that it was kind of amazing that I used to do these long runs for myself in the morning, like on a Monday morning to start out the week, where I would run up to the waterfall or up to Duuglas-Ittu, the temple. It's 11 kilometers. And it would kind of knock me out for the week. I would still run, but I'd be like, oh man, I did such a long run at the beginning of the week, doing 5K in the morning is tough or whatever. And then just being told you're going to run a lot more and just doing it, being dropped off at the lake and your only choice is to run home. I do it every day, and it's not nearly as oh my god, I couldn't conceive that I could do this before. Which is interesting. Shows that it's a mental thing. So I've been training up, been training hard. This is another rematch with Fa Chiang Rai, who is a girl who I drew the first fight, and then I lost my last fight with her on points, I think in the 5th round. She snatched it. So I definitely want to keep that from happening in this next fight. My parents were out for that last one, so this is my, avenging fight or something. But there's another woman at the gym right now. Her name is Frankie. She's from England, and she's badass. And she has a fight on the 19th. So she's, training more, and it's nice to have other women at the gym. Another woman who's serious, who's training, to train with me. We've, done a couple of different exercises together, and just having, someone else there who can tell you you're being a jerk and to, laugh it off and that type of stuff is really good. So yeah, it's, I guess my training has changed a little bit in terms of what I'm focusing on. I've been trying to focus a lot on relaxing, which, if you've been following along, I've been talking about relaxing for a really long time, but really I've been talking about people telling me to relax for a long time, and now I'm talking about actually learning to relax for myself, which are different things. It's like being told to smile and then realizing that you need to, take it easy and not take everything so seriously. They're different things. So I've been focusing on trying to relax my lower body, from my hips down, and focusing on relaxing my hips in particular, and it has made my kicks faster and much stronger in pad work, but it's very, very hard to relax when someone is punching you in the face, so it's still a challenge trying to get that going during sparring. The times that I have been really successful with it, I'm amazed at how it changes just how I look standing in the ring. It's a big thing. It's not a minor change. It's just hard to get to. So it's one of those things that you have to train and train and train in order to have access to when you want it. I can't even articulate tricks of how to do it. I mean, it's just reminding yourself over and over and over again. It's, you know, physically shaking it out. It's realizing that this is the space that you want to make the mistake, not in a fight. So you just got to relax and be like, what is the worst thing that could happen in this situation? You know, it's not that bad. And it's a mental thing, and using your brain to tell your brain to do something else is difficult. So yeah, but I feel pretty good. 2 days before this fight, so I still have, you know, a little bit of time to really focus up and I don't know, think about different things. But the training part is done, so now I just got to go out and do it. And I'm excited because I like fighting. This will be fight number 48. So yeah, all's good, and I'll talk to you guys after the fight probably, but it'll be up. And been having some problems with Facebook. They won't let me change my record, but that'll be changing pretty soon also. It's just a snare in the system or something. But yeah, counting them on up, and talk to you guys soon.